Here we go. Super Saturday on Fox League begins. Cowboys looking for their 4th win and to join the top 8. Now it comes here with an extra man. Oh, a smash by Taulagi. The all-or-nothing play has potentially saved a try. Now it comes through to Clifford, and Clifford's over. They couldn't hold on any longer, the Titans, and the Cowboys have their first try. Play the ball as well. Final tackle. Here he comes, Weaver. Can he drop this on a dime? Up they go. It's taken now by Sami. Fafita work to do, but he'll get there. Here it comes to Weaver. Straightening. Brimson. Beautiful pass. Furmore away. Gets it on to Kelly. That's a classic try. And Kelly. Verrills. For Asuma Alawi. Line baller. Here's Furmore. He's away. He's over. Pass is cleared. And this time Furmore scores. Back to the left. Weaver. Dinks in a little grubber. It's in the goal. It's a try. No Cowboy was near it. The question is not whether they scored. It's who scored.
Fodawaker's in front.
Looking at Mo Fodawaker and Sam Verrills.
So
they're offside at the point of the kick, so it cannot be a try. However, we're just watching the actions of Jake Clifford. He's initially entitled to defend Tom Weaver. However, he continues to hold on to him for too long and regrips, impacting his ability to then contest the play, which is a professional foul. We're ruling out penalty try due to the vicinity of the other players. We have a decision.
So Jake's going to the bin for a professional foul.
That's a big call. This is like Ryan Pappenhausen last night out of nowhere. Robson gets it on. They've got momentum here. Did it. On it goes Nene. Yes, Nene scores. Oh, it's so predictable. Jeremiah Nene getting over the try line. The bunker has seen something in the previous set. Wow.
We've got high contact on John Bateman in that set. Moderate force direct to the head in the bin.
Oh, wow, this game goes from bad to worse for the Gold Coast. They've got about 9 minutes. Oh, powerful run by Neem. And he finds a player to link up with. Here's Dearden, on to Drinkwater, out to Purdue. Purdue pins, he is back, and he's caught short. De Groot with a sensational save. Weaver. De Groot. Oh, lost the ball. Purdue, he's away. Now, can he get inside? Yes, he can. They're coming at him. No, taken down again. This time Tino, 12 away. Purdue's not destined to score. Now it comes to Dearden. They've got him on the ropes. Out it goes, and it's a try to Derby. Here it comes left side. Drinkwater with the little step. Purdue early ball. Taulagi straight through. Taulagi's away. Comes to the fullback to Group. Then the pass Dearden. Dearden gets it on. And now it's Purdue and he's over. And this time he does get over the line. Dearden. Drinkwater. Out it goes. Nene is over. And he has got that down. Nene is in. It's another North Queensland try.
You've got direct contact with moderate force. Your report in the bin.
Jolliffe is back, but he doesn't look right in the middle of the field. Robson goes himself. Robson takes De Groot all the way. Robson is claiming it. It looks like a try. It is a try, and the Cowboys go further in front. Out it comes for Clifford. Dearden, he's everywhere, Dearden. Then the floating pass. Derby for the corner. Yes, sir! Robert Derby gets a double. With a bit of style on the put down as well. They got another one in him here. 5 tries already in this half. Out it comes to Drinkwater. Then the Murray Taulagi. Grace hobbling. 6 more tackles. Drinkwater looking up here. He's calling Tamalolo, get behind me, please. Then gets the pass. Clifford rolls in the kick. Derby's got 3! North Queensland over the Gold Coast Titans, 50-18.
Toddy must obviously 50 to points, mate. Must be very happy.
Yeah, I thought we put 60 minutes of good footy together. started pretty well and then come up with an error after our try and a couple of yardage penalties, which just gifted a really good attacking team some field position, and they got to a lead, but we stayed calm and connected, and played some good footy after half time. I thought the players were really good and engaged when I spoke to them, and really happy.
Tommy, did you get the sense you're always in control, even being 18-6 or 18-12 down? Did you always have this feeling that you were going to wrestle the momentum back?
I thought, the back end of that second half, we were just compounding our errors and giving them way too many opportunities. But I thought we had a lot of faith in the fact that if we can build pressure and get our game on, that we'd come over the top of them. But I was probably a bit nervous going into half time because compounding those errors, I thought really put us under the pump. But it was nice to see that the boys really dug deep, and we built the pressure in the second half and got the rewards.
Was there a particular message told at half time? Because you also kept them scoreless in that second half and obviously delivered as well.
A couple of little small detail things around our D, and then just about staying patient. I thought we wanted to play through them, and we did that in that first half and continued to create some, momentum, playing short, people in motion, and then once we scored a couple of tries, and then the sin binning helped us. We just had far too much possession and momentum.
Sorry, Toddy. Couple of breakout performances, Rob Darby, mate. I think that's been building for him. What your thoughts on his game tonight?
I thought he's awesome. Yeah, he carries the ball really strong. He's put together a good month of footy. He was down on confidence after the trial match we had up in Cairns. He had to go back to Q Cup. Bided his time. He worked hard on his craft. He's got something, the kid, and it's about him keeping his head down and keep working. And he's going great.
Tommy, it looks like you've got a good mix of. The balance is good across the side at the moment. You've got a good mix of older blokes. The younger blokes are starting to find their feet, starting to play well. You're starting to get that feeling. Yeah,
certainly. Yeah, I think. Just the flow with our game at the moment is, I think we're finding what works for us, and I thought the balance. I thought the senior players and the older players as such are playing really well for us, and I think that's given a lot of the young boys the confidence to go out there and do their job the best they can as well.
We spoke to earlier in the week about Jackson Purgey. He obviously played really well despite that opposite shoulder, bit of a shoulder at the start there, and obviously combining with Murray there to deliver what they did. You must be fairly happy with him and his development.
Yeah, I thought he had to play pretty tough today. Copped a knock to the shoulder. He stayed down there another time. I think he copped one pretty high. So he's getting used to the physicality of the game. He's got plenty of ability, and spoke glowingly about him in the past, and just need him to keep his head down again. Same with the rest of the squad. We just keep working and move forward.
Of course, a big milestone as well. Murray Talugi's 100th. He obviously got the try there as well, and a goal, which was lovely to see. How do you sum up his performance?
Yep. He practices that a bit from at our captain's run. If it was down the far end, I would have bet my house that he was going to get it, because that's where he takes them. But he's gifted at a lot of things. So for me to see him do that's not surprising. I've seen him play basketball, muck around with the lads in different sports. He's just got that natural ability, and he can play.
Toddy, the bloke next to you, it's really taken to that leadership role and compete. Not only competing hard, but his ball playing's come on along leaps and bounds this year too. Yeah,
he's going pretty good. It was an interrupted week for him, so he missed session on Wednesday. He was a little sick. Thought it was a real captain's knock today, and what I liked, I guess, if I'd send out a message after a try, or whether it was us or them scoring, the feedback that I was getting, that he was already telling the players the message before the runner got out there. So I'm glad he's ours.
Probably just one thing I want to ask you about the officiating. We saw a little bit of a forward pass there, which led to a try from Bo Firma. What do you make of that at all, Tom?
thought it went further forward than it did sideways. But I reckon we got one back. I think the pass to Jackson in this bottom left corner was a little forward. I'll leave that as it is, yeah.
And just, Tommy, to sum up, a home win, 4 straight and ANZAC round as well. What did it mean, I guess, to get those 2 points tonight?
Yeah, I think tonight you're playing for a lot more than just our team. Like, I know Townsville's got the army up here, and it's so important to the community up here. So it was it was great to be able to put on a performance for them, and we got a good relationship with the army too.
Desi, obviously a disappointing night, mate.
I know. Where do you start with that one? We didn't play well. Again, 6-0 down. We got back to 18-6. And as soon as there's a tiny bit of adversity goes against us, we sort of fell to pieces. So I'm not making excuses or anything for us. Sin bins, second half, I think we had 2, so we probably played 3 quarters of the game with 12 men. I'm not saying they're not deserved, but guys, it's a long way. It spoils the game of footy, doesn't it? I guess, but both sides. But obviously that's had a bit of an impact. But we made some bad choices. Our tackle wasn't good enough tonight.
That, as you touched on there, with moments of adversity, Des, it's just, with respect, seems to be a bit of a running theme. How do you look to snap? How do you look to snap that issues with the adversity there?
Well, I guess you've got to take into account where it was positioned. But we, as I said, we were sort of we were cruising okay, and I think in fairness, I think they had one in the Simbin and they scored against us. So, but obviously the second half where we have played virtually 20 minutes with 12 men, it's always going to be tough. But it's something that we need to address, and we need to address pretty quickly, particularly for our fans. And we need to be better.
Tino, another lead blowing you. What are you feeling out there, mate? I mean, you're out there feeling it and living and breathing it.
Yeah, obviously frustrating during it, and obviously after looking at it, I just think we just got to stay together through this time. Obviously, it's been a tough month for us, not winning any games and been a bit of a rut, but we just got to stay together and just keep pushing forward. And so I think we'll turn, and training can help. I was training hard and working on them things, but it's definitely frustrating out there, mate. But we'll get back to training and work hard.
Busy, how far is Foz away?
Probably maybe round 10.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that we need to go back and speak to surgeons and get a clearance. So we'll find out the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
Is it something physical, Desi, or is it more? Do you think it's a mental thing at the moment, or you get into a lead and then you're sort of dropping away there? Is it a bit of both?
Yeah, probably a bit of both. Yeah. But where do you start? You don't want to use the sin bin. We were well beaten, but the sin bins, make it. I think it's inconsistent, but there's nothing we can do. Can control that. It spoils the game of footy. Yeah.